Police are often called upon to deal with complex situations involving mental health and social welfare. This requires us to work closely with community partners to help our city's most vulnerable. As first responders, police must ensure an unknown situation is safe for everyone involved, including partner agencies and those we are helping. Police are prepared with the proper training, equipment, and necessary legal authorities. In 2019, the Edmonton Police Service received 385,034 calls for assistance. 50% of those calls were triaged by emergency service personnel and community partners and did not require a police officer to be dispatched. Callers were instead referred to other emergency service providers and community safety and social service partners. In the remaining 50% of cases, or 192,521 calls for assistance, the information received by police was emotionally charged, incomplete, and in some cases, involved criminal behavior. Because of these factors, EPS officers were dispatched to assess the risks and deal with often unknown situations where violence may occur. Determining the type of call based on the initial information received can be extremely difficult. In 2019, 17% or 64,219 calls were designated as social disorder. 60% or 38,113 of those calls required no further EPS involvement. But 38% or 24,321 calls required additional work and resulted in an investigation including violent and non-violent crime. The challenge becomes how, with only the initial reporter information, do police disentangle the crime and investigation from the social disorder calls in a timely manner? To complicate the issue, an additional 4,798 calls for immediate police officer response, or 13 times a day, were received from other emergency service providers like fire and EMS. Police were not initially required at these calls. However, the changing dynamics and escalation of risks and violence necessitated an immediate police response. The skills and training of social service agency members are well suited to achieve favorable outcomes for clients that struggle with public health-related risk factors. However, only after responding can police confirm the situation is safe and appropriate for referral or handoff to a community service partner. To attempt this referral without a police presence potentially exposes partner agencies and the public to elevated risks of harm 38% of the time, or 66 times per day. That is a greater than 1 in 3 chance a community service partner could be placed in a potentially harmful situation. The path forward lies with police and community partners working together to ensure all Edmontonians are safe and secure and receive the most appropriate response to their calls for assistance.